welcome to week 4 here on the VideoBlitz. I'm Kevin Cooney, a high school sports columnist from the Bucks County Courier Times, and today we're at Heartbreak Ridge, the home of the Neshaminy Redskins, the 3-0 Neshaminy Redskins, as we get ready for week 4 of this high school football season, a monumental week because it's the first week of league play in the Suburban 1 League and the Catholic League. Bicentennial got an early start last week. Take a look at the big game of the night, which will not happen here, but feature the Redskins. It's going to be over at Abingdon, and it's the ghost of Abingdon and Neshaminy. Neshaminy comes in 3-0 off last week's rout of Germantown. They had a very good non-league schedule, especially when you consider what happened with them going to Coatesville and winning, and then beating a pretty good Hatboro Horsham team. Abingdon, of course, went to Central Bucks East and lost their first game, but bounced back nicely in their final 2 showings of the preseason when they look what happened against Plymouth Whitemarsh in Northeast, one of the public league powers last week. So, should be a good test. The key tonight for Neshaminy will be stopping Kevin Morden and Khalil Pittman. If you do that, you got a good shot at beating the Ghost. Neshaminy right now, his strength has been along the lines. It's opened up a lot of holes for Kevin Ulmer, their talent at running back. The other big game of the weekend is going to take place about 10 miles to the northeast of here, and that's over at Falcon Field, where Pennsbury will face Central Bucks South in what has become a must-win for the Falcons. The defending District 1 Class 4A champions, 1-2 after 3 games at home, face a CB South team tonight that has Eric Reynolds, maybe the top running back in the entire division. South has looked really strong. The Titans come in 3-0 on a roll. Pennsbury, really a team that needs to get this game, especially with North Penn on the horizon next week. It's a big test for them, and I'm interested to see how Pennsbury responds. This, to me, is their season. They lose tonight, they could be looking at 1-4 through 5 home games. That's the big number here. They will play 5 games at home. 2-3 or 1-4 is not a good way to go into the season, especially if you're considering getting into the playoffs. The other big local story so far, to me, has been Ben Salem. The Owls will host Harry Truman tonight. Ben Salem 2-1, and they are about a whisker shy of being 3-0 if it wasn't for the overtime loss against George Washington. Really, the Owls, you got to give Dan McShane a lot of credit. This team was not expected to do a lot so far. They have lived up and beyond all expectations. Now it's the money time, though. When you get into the National Conference schedule, especially beyond this week, you're going to see exactly what Ben Salem's made of. The one note that's kind of struck me is that people are having a tough time protecting this. This is the football. This is what you're supposed to cradle and protect and cherish for dear life. And guys are just fumbling all over the place. Nobody takes care of this anymore, it seems like. Kids are hanging out here. Every coach, you see them, they're going nuts because nobody knows how to protect this thing. Cherish it, boys. Cherish it, because that's the only way you're going to make it and make the playoffs and make an impact. And if you don't, if you fumble, you end up being a sports writer. Thanks a lot. Join us again next week. Have a good rest of the week, and I'm Kevin Cooney. Take care. Everybody's working.